Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Ahead of the Curve. I'm David Thomas. This is Bo Gill. We want to talk to you about a special topic today. And last night, our city council had a first reading on rolling back our property taxes here in the city from the 159 that was approved last year as an increase. And then the state recommends 136, so it was brought before the board, before the city council again to take a vote in a first reading. And last night, Bo, it was a 3-3 tie broke by the mayor, and it is to take it off, not hear the reading anymore and not talk about a rollback.
So it's a repeat.
It's a repeat of last year. And last year, the Times-Gazette put out a headline that says that the city lowers property tax rate to 159. That's not right. It went from 136, I think, what they're wanting to roll back to 169.
The proposed 169.
169, but in a work session, they rolled back to 159, and we had a split vote. Mayor breaks the tie. We get higher rates. Now is a chance to roll it back. First reading last night. Same thing, same people. We had 3 on one side, 3 on the other. The mayor broke the tie not to go forward. So now, the question is, what's going on?
Well, it seems like there's been numbers released that the city is in good shape financially. That they, due to the booming market, the surplus, and I think the money that's been put away, I think that Shelbyville, we are in. Our health is on the uptick. So if we're at that, if Shelbyville is there, then I don't see why it wouldn't be a good time to maybe give that break to maybe, the seniors or all the taxpayers.
Well, it's everybody's affected right now by your hyperinflation that's taking place. Higher gas prices, higher grocery, everything's higher. Groceries, just household goods, and the price of our property's gone through the roof. So you've got this massive rise in water, and it's affecting everybody. And the councilman, Mr. William Christie, requested this to be put on the agenda. It was, and his thought process was everybody's coming off a pandemic and all this inflation with everything higher. Now's the time. The city can give a break. Let's give a break.
Because of the health that they're in.
Exactly, because... And this came from somebody else, that the city's in good shape financially.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're in good shape financially and the citizens of Shelbyville would like to have this tax break, then the council members need to listen to it because they are the boss. I mean,
well, it'd be good to know the either way, but the pros and the cons. I'd like to know. I mean, I think in that 2021 article it said, to maybe enhance the city, and either way, if it's being used that way or if it's been set aside.
Okay, let's play devil's advocate there. Let's say I'm a business owner and I'm going to come to Shelbyville and start a business.
Okay.
And I'm hearing that the city council raised property taxes last year. That's what I want to do. I want to go to a place that just raised property taxes. And if I have a chance to roll it back and they don't, then am I really wanting to move there? Because if I'm a business owner, I'm going to have property. I'm going to have to pay property tax on it in the city of Shelbyville and the county.
Yeah, they are high.
Why would I want to go to a city that just keeps raising property taxes?
And I agree. I mean, but they usually never go down.
No,
and I'd say that we're probably lower than surrounding.
Yeah, we're lower than some.
We're trying to get to that upper.
But you got to always. I don't know why you would want to get to a higher rate. I mean, I am a conservative, and I believe that big government is a killer to the private sector.
The less tax, the more money in people's pockets, the more money to spend. The less you're getting dipped off the top. That's just simple,
So here's what I've done on Shelbyville Now. I've put a poll up to ask people their opinion.
Okay.
Do they want to roll the property taxes back to what the state recommends? Or they want to keep on going with a higher rate that our city council approved by a split decision. There's 3 people that understand the situation, and there's obviously 3 not listening. And then the mayor jumped in and broke the tie the other way because, honestly, I think when you're in government, you want to get as much money in as you can when you're trying to build government. Okay, I don't see, as a conservative, I don't believe we should build government.
No.
I think the government serves its purpose, and then when there's a surplus like this, you ease off
Right.
and allow. Now, people talk about, well, we want to get amenities, we want to get this to make Shelbyville more attractive. Well, a higher tax rate ain't no more attractive.
They're not,
I go back to that.
and the
So,
private sector can take care of some of that too. I mean, some of these places that they've talked about putting
Yeah.
in, it's not all up to government to
Yeah.
handle all this.
yeah, and you know, I'm anxious to see how this industrial park goes. It's my understanding we're probably going to give that property away that we bought and paid for.
Well, and if it's a good deal, and if it's a great, but I wish we would know more about it. We don't know
We're not
anything
going to know
about
until
it.
it's done.
Well, I know, but that's a little disheartening. But it might be good.
All right, that's
neither here nor there today. But
No, I want everybody to go to ShelbyvilleNow.com when you get a chance. The poll's going to be up for a couple of weeks. This is going to come up again. This is going to come up in budget discussions.
this is important.
Yeah, it is. So please voice your opinion at ShelbyvilleNow.com. It's on the front page. If you're in favor of the rollback, vote yes on the poll. If you're in favor of keeping the higher rates, vote no. We're going to pass this along to City Council and to our mayor so that they can see how the citizens of Shelbyville feel. I'll give a vote count and the percentage and show the total amount of votes. If you go and participate in this, we really appreciate it, and just share it all over Facebook so we can get as many people participating as possible. And Bo, I think that's a valuable piece of information for our city council and our mayor to have in front of them when they see how the constituents feel. If they do the opposite, there's an election time coming.
Right, right. It gives the pulse of the constituents. It kind of gives, you know, and that's why we're asking for, you know, to share, to tell your friends to vote on this so we can get a big turnout, because we want all the voices heard here. And
Well, it's been up less than 24 hours, and right now 91% of the people are for a rollback. 91%. I expect that to hold up because nobody wants to see these taxes stay at this higher rate. They want to see it back at what the state, now the state of Tennessee recommends the 136 per 100.
Right.
So if we can't live on that, we've got other issues to look at. And if we have to, we'll dive into those too. But for now, Bo, I think it's very important for people to get out and give their city councilman, council person input. And one way you can do that is by taking this poll.
Yes, well said. I think that'd be a great tool to use just to voice your opinion.
Yeah, and these polls don't hurt. I mean, it's just the facts. It's where people are. And if you won't listen to that, then you don't need to be in office. Bottom line. And that's harsh to say.
Well, that's what they are.
They're representatives, and you know, everybody up there are employees of the people. So we have to look at it that way. And I know that some of the people up there, they view it that way, but obviously others don't.
That's right.
So
that's right. And then when we can get back to, you know, the way that the country was supposed to be run, then maybe we can get there. But
yeah, it's got to start at this local level too. So
it does. It does. It's out of whack all over the place.
Yeah, it is. And I hope that everybody will participate. And we're going to come back and give you the results of that poll in about a week. It'll stay up for a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. And I will present this to City Council and the mayor whenever this is complete. Thanks for watching. And Bo, we got some good things coming up real soon. You guys be on the lookout for it. Thanks for watching.
See you.